street is dark unusually and the lights are flickering constantly in the store. It's almost late at night, but the tension in your body spikes as Park Jimin smirks at you, his presence looming uncomfortably close. Come on, let's go. His voice drips with mischief as his fingers trail slowly from your thigh to your waist. You jerk back instantly, eyes blazing. What are you doing? Your hands grip his collar tightly, anger coursing through your veins. I know what's in your heart, baby. You want me. His voice lowers as he grabs your waist, pulling you toward him. Before you can even react, his lips press against your neck. But before he can go any further, Jimin is ripped away from you in an instant. Jungkook, appearing out of nowhere, slams his fist into Jimin's face, sending him sprawling to the ground. The impact is brutal. You freeze in horror. Jungkook, enough. You try to pull him away, but Jungkook is lost in his range, deaf to your voice. Jungkook, you scream his name 5 or 6 times, your voice cracking. And then Jungkook gasps sharply, snapping awake. His chest rises and falls rapidly, his forehead damp with panic-induced sweat. He mutters under his breath, rubbing his face with his palm. His heart still pounds violently in his chest. The nightmare felt so real. That Jimin isn't leaving me even in my dreams. Exhaling sharply, Jungkook flings his blankets off and grabs his phone. It's 3 a.m. Without thinking, he calls you. You don't pick up after 2 rings. Hello? Your drowsy, sleepy voice makes Jungkook chuckle softly. Baby, I really like you. His voice is slow, soft, sincere. What? Hey, let me sleep. You yawn. Jungkook grins. Yeah, right. Good night, baby. Sleep well. See you tomorrow. You hum lazily in response before the call disconnects. Jungkook sighs, chuckling to himself. It's been a week since you and Jungkook confessed to each other. By now, almost the entire school knows. You're standing in the canteen, stomach growling in hunger. Jungkook had asked you to wait for him, but his extended music classes are taking forever. Hey, Ryan, why are you standing there for so long? Jiwoo calls you out while happily munching on corn dogs with her boyfriend. You shrug, roll your eyes, sighing dramatically. Her helplessness. A few minutes later, Jin arrives. You frown at him, grumpy and starving. You made me wait forever. Jin giggles, pinching your cheek. Better than your boyfriend. Shut up, don't talk about him. You scowl, but still defend Jungkook. Jin smirks and extends a slice of pizza toward you. Here, eat this. The moment you take a bite, you moan in delight. Oh my god, so good. Since when does the canteen make pizza this tasty? Jin laughs. It's the same taste, Ryan. You're just starving, so it feels better. You glare playfully, but open your mouth for another bite. Jin chuckles, feeding and wipes the cheese off the corner of your lips. Just then, Jungkook arrives. His expression is a mix of jealousy and annoyance. Jin notices and smirks to himself. Jungkook greets Jin politely but looks at you with his signature bunny smile. How long? You whine with a pout. Sorry baby, we are working on a new song for the school fest. Jungkook hugs you from the side, resting his chin on your head. Jin, still smirking, shoves the pizza box toward Jungkook. Have some, Junior. Jungkook takes a slice but suddenly pouts. I wanna feed you too. His voice is playful yet possessive. You giggle and take a bite from Jungkook's hand. Jin watches, shaking his head with amusement. Alright, I'll leave you two lovebirds alone. He hands the pizza box to Jungkook and starts walking away. Wait, weren't you gonna tell me something important? Later, shorty. He suddenly leans in and whispers in your ear loud enough for Jungkook to hear. Something only you can know for now. Jungkook's jaw clenches at the side. His tongue pokes the inside of his cheek as he exhales sharply. You giggle and scrunch your nose playfully at Jin, acting cute. Bye, Jungkooka, he waves without looking back. Jungkook watches him go with subtle jealousy simmering in his eyes. You turn back to Jungkook smirking. So tell me, baby boy, you flirt. Jungkook groans dramatically. Ha, finally I got time with my Nuna after all morning. He throws his head back in fake agony. You giggle as he blushes softly. Got so much to tell you, but first let's eat. You nod and start walking forward to the food stalls together. Oh, and what was that 3 a.m. call, huh? You whine playfully, nudging him. Jungkook laughs, eyes twinkling. I woke up suddenly and I missed you. His voice is gentle, full of admiration. You roll your eyes but smile softly. Soyeon rests her head on Jiwoo's shoulder, eyes scanning the project pamphlet in her hands. Which one should we pick? She murmurs, her voice tinged with exhaustion. It has been a long and hectic day, back-to-back theory classes without a single free session or extracurricular break. Your mind feels drained. You sigh, rubbing your temples as you glance at the pamphlet resting on your desk. Seated in front of Soyeon and Jiwoo, you're next to Jin, who seems just as tired. The school has announced an upcoming project event where students can collaborate across different classes or departments. The goal? To come up with an innovative product, website, book or any fresh idea under pre-selected themes. Students must sign up their preferred theme today to be grouped accordingly. Jin nudges your elbow, breaking your daze. What about you, Wyan? He asks, his voice laced with curiosity. You blink at him, still lost in thought. No idea yet, let's see. I think I'm leaning toward human resources though. Jin hums in thought, seeming just as indecisive as you. We need to finalize the themes by the end of the day, right? Jiwoo asks, glancing at all of you. Without missing a beat, you, Jin and Soyeon reply in unison. Your voice is tired and lazy. Yeah. Today's schedule is a relief. Only 2 theory classes in the morning, followed by extracurricular sessions. You're finally free to breathe. It's break time now, and you haven't seen Jungkook all morning. He's probably stuck in practice hours again, busy with his music rehearsals. A familiar thought crosses your mind, making you instinctively head towards the music room. As expected, just as you arrive, Ben steps out of the classroom for something. Your eyes meet, and you both exchange knowing giggles. I'll call him right away, Ben says with a playful grin before darting back inside. You chuckle at the routine. This isn't the first time Ben has acted as the unofficial messenger between you and Jungkook. But today, instead of coming out, Jungkook surprises you. He invites you in. Stepping inside, you're immediately met with an overly enthusiastic greeting from his classmates. Oh, look who's here, Jungkook's girlfriend. One of them teases dramatically while another bows in exaggerated respect. Heat rushes to your cheeks. Being their senior is one thing, but their playful antics about your relationship with Jungkook makes you flustered. You send a half-hearted glare their way, mumbling, "Stop it, you guys," before finally making your way toward Jungkook, who's standing at the back of the room. Looking at you, his signature smirk is already in place. You hop onto a table, letting your legs dangle as he steps closer, standing right in front of you.
Time for a love potion, a little sweet and spice. Throw it all in a cauldron, mix it up real nice. Fire in my eyes, stir counterclockwise. I dream of you all night. Fill with emotion, follow the signs. With this love potion, you will be all mine. I'm pulling you closer to me. You're finding it harder to breathe. The magic is taking over your mind entirely. I'm the only one that you see. I got what you want, what you need. Before you know it, you are falling deep in love with me. Little sweet and spice. Made a love potion for you. Little sweet and spice. Made a love potion for you. This is the moment. no turning back. One drop on your lips and the spell will take effect. Under the moonlight, stay close to my side. We're burning so bright. Oh, oh, oh. Feel the devotion, follow the signs. With this devotion, you will be all mine. I'm pulling you closer to me. You're finding it harder to breathe. The magic is taking over your mind entirely. I'm the only one that you see. I got what you want, what you need. Before you know what you are falling deep in love with me. Little sweet and fine.
It's the end of the day, and the final list of groups for the project event is posted on the bulletin board on the ground floor. The four of you gather around, scanning the board for your names under the chosen themes. Oh, yay, Soyun and I are in the same group. She claps like a dolphin, jumping excitedly. Yes, 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 she squeals and throws her arms around Jiwoo. You cross your arms, twitching your lip. Hey, Dumbos, you both picked the same theme. Obviously, you'd be in the same group. Jin observes their reaction, nodding sarcastically. Wow, who would have thought? Out of nowhere, a familiar voice speaks up beside you. Looks like we have the same interests. Your stomach drops. Turning your head, you see Jimin standing beside you, hands in his pocket, eyes scanning the board. What the? You whip your head back to the list and see his name right under yours. Are you kidding me? Jin smirks. Let's work well together. See you. He waves and walks away like it's nothing. Jin whistles slowly. Wow, he's actually in your group. You exhale sharply, running a hand through your hair. I swear, if he messes up this project. I doubt that. It's important to him too. Even he's his class topper after all. He throws his hands behind his head as you all walk out of school. You're on your way to the library when Jimin appears beside you out of nowhere. Hey, you don't respond, you keep walking. Library? He grins. Same. You roll your eyes. As you reach the business section, he speaks again. Business section? Wow, same. Your eyes finally meet his with a glare. What do you want? I actually came here for a book, but then I saw you, and since I wanted to talk to you about the project anyway. Two birds, one stone. You sigh, pulling out a book from the shelf. Fine, talk. I want this project to be successful. I already spoke to the other members. We should meet up and discuss our ideas. His tone is surprisingly genuine. You nod without eye contact. Yeah, I was thinking same. And he hesitates before continuing. I wanted to apologize for that day. I got too excited about our date and shouldn't have acted that way. Your eyes widen. You apologizing? You scoff. I mean it. You let out a small laugh. I don't care. And if you think you can put on some nice guy act and we'll suddenly be friends, forget it. He exhales, nodding. Let's just keep it about the project. Sure, see you then. He turns to leave. You watch him for a second. You've hated him for so long, seen the worst side of him. Even if he seems genuine now, you have no reason to forgive him. But just as you turn around to leave, Jimin suddenly returns holding up a book. I suggest this one, it has useful references.